Hello, folks. I am back. Yes, it is still Thursday. Alrighty, so because today is Thursday, it is time for the 1 week review of my Kindle Basic in the matcha green. Now, I did a video, I believe, earlier today, where I talked about stripping off my Kindle decor, going basically as basic as possible, and I am finding that it has no effect. It actually makes my reading experience better. So I had the same attitude about my Kindle Colorsoft as I have with my Kindle Basic. So for people that don't know, and people that are new to my channel, there's several that are. I bought this last week at Best Buy, and I just got the device and the sleep cover because I did not want a clear case. In fact, I'm actually going to be getting another sleep cover. It's arriving on Sunday. I'm off on Sunday. And basically, it is black, and it is going to be for the for my Kindle Colorsoft. I will be using the sleep case only when I am traveling, like if I'm going to work and it's going to be pouring down rain. I will be taking this with me, and I will have the sleep cover case on it to protect the front of it as I, going out, because I like to, sometimes I like to throw my Kindle into my bag. So I'm doing that. So that'll be arriving on Sunday. Other than me leaving with it, traveling is going to stay in the clear case, because my clear case is going to be the case that I use when my Kindle Colorsoft is at home. The sleep cover case is going to be for its protection when I am going to work and I can't bring my basic. Alright. Okay, so this was $99. The case was, I believe, $25. So I spent about $135. This is with tax. So one of the things I like about the sleep cover case is that I don't have to constantly turn my Kindle on. I know some people are like, oh, is this, causing my battery to drain? I have used this sleep case for a week, and I have not seen any drainage of the battery. So I have my Kindle on airplane mode. This also helps to preserve battery life. I got a couple books on here. So as I said, I have the one that so I didn't take the ads off of this one. So I always get ads. I don't really care at this point. I just don't have the finances to afford to actually get the ads taken off. So, Now, I got my first audiobook on here, which is the Murder Club. I'm on chapter 5. I'm going to actually listen to 2 chapters today, and then that's it, because I got to leave and go to Myers and pick up some stuff. Not everything on here I have available to read offline. What I'm kind of doing with this is when I finish a book, then the next book that I want to read, I make it available for offline. Like I'm currently reading The Cat Who Played Post Office. I'm on chapter 3 of that book. I'm not reading anymore because I'm going to leave at 3 to go and do what I have to do. Since it is April, I'm reading horror books, so I'm reading The Asylum Confession. I'm on the second story, which is Ken. I know I didn't talk about the horror books that I'm reading. I'm reading The Last House on Needless Street. People have been talking about that on Horror Talk. Dollhouse by um, John Hunt, and the the something sorry the Grave Digger's Almanac. Yeah. Only downside is that I really can't see the covers of these well because it is really small. But I do like that it's literally the size of my hand, so I do feel like that it's the same height and width as a Nook, though the Nook you can actually see the covers better. Anyways, so the cons of the device. So the con, of course, is the battery life. I have to put this on airplane mode to really keep the battery from going down. So I have to. I charged this. I charged this one yesterday, like this morning. So today is Thursday. So I'm really limiting myself to like when I get to like whatever chapter that I agreed in my mind to get to. That's it. I stop reading on here, and then I switch over to the Color Soft so I can continue reading because the Color Soft battery is better. So the battery is definitely the big con. It's not as good as the Color Soft. It is not good as the Paperwhite. Another con, and this is a very small one, sometimes, which is probably about, I'm going to say 50% of the time, my books will not appear, my library books won't appear, the books that I get from Kindle Unlimited won't appear on here, even though I've got an email saying that I've got them. So I have to restart the device, and then when it comes back on, it's on there. Now, if I go on my Color Soft, it's already on there. It's already available for me to read. So I don't know what it is about the basic, why it does that, but it does that. So if that is a big, gigantic con for you, then the Kindle Basic is not for you. Another con is that this is not waterproof. I really am not a fan of devices that are not waterproof. However, when you do not have a lot of money to spend on a device, and yeah, I know people can say you could just read on your phone. I get migraines. I was diagnosed when I was a teenager with severe chronic migraines, so I really try to avoid using my Kindle app as much as possible. I generally use the Kindle app to acquire new books, but I don't use it to read. I don't use it to read. Now, the big pro of it is that this is not in color. Yes, I have a Color Soft, and yes, I love seeing my content in color. However, when I just want to sit down and just read, I really don't like seeing my covers in color, if that makes any kind of sense. Another thing, especially with larger files like the big book of the Masters of Horror, I have noticed that, and this is the pro, that it feels like that I am making progress in the book. So early this morning, I read 2 stories from, I believe it's the 7th author in this book. I read those pretty quickly, so it's definitely not like my Kobo. I've actually stopped using my Kobo. Unfortunately for me, they managed to get money from me, mainly because the bank hadn't taken their money out, which, yeah. I do like having access to my Kindle Unlimited. Now, the Marlowe Murder Club did appear really quickly, so I was very happy about that. I still have access to the library books, which is great. I just have to go on the Libby app and just do it that way, which is definitely a lot different than the Kobo. But I will say that if just being able to get books from the library directly through the device was the big reason why I love my Kobo, I wouldn't have spent $99 for this device. Another big pro of it is that I have access to authors that I follow. I really like that. You don't get that with the Kobo. Um, Also, I can purchase or I can acquire books and it goes directly onto my Kindle, and I don't have to worry about, like, anything. It's just, you just pay for it, and and everything. Now I will say I will say another con is that uh, unlike the Kobo, they don't give you like an order thing where you know how much you're spending. I really hope in future Kindle editions they do have that. Um, I do like how quick my Kindle Basic is. Once the book appears, I have no issue with downloading. That was one of the big issues I had with my Paperwhite, was that not only would so the book would appear, but it wouldn't, like, the artwork wouldn't appear. So if you were pressing it, it would just stay in, like, at zero. It would, like, stay at zero and not do anything. On here, even if the cover art does not appear, as long as the outline of the file appears, I can press it and it automatically downloads it onto my device for offline reading. Um, I Oh, okay. I noticed something. They have updated their covers, so now we're losing the corgi and we're just getting the cute artwork. Um, but yeah, so yeah, so what I'm going to show you guys something, because I have to. So this is bickering birds. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So, all right, so I'm going to go onto Amazon and do bickering birds. Okay, so this is number 3. Alright, so it says that for me to buy it, it is $4.99. So I'm going to show you guys something. Hopefully I'm wrong and it works this time. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I need to see where this is coming from. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, alright, never mind. Okay. Whew, that was interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Come on, work for me. Okay, so, alright. So I went ahead and got bickering birds, and we're going to see what happens. Oh, hold on, it's on airplane mode. Hopefully it won't screw up, because I just want to show you. It's like, that Kindle Unlimited is supposed to go away. Alright. So this is what I'm talking about. So I acquired this, but the Kindle Unlimited thing has not gone away. So I'm going to have to restart it. that is my only thing that I don't like about this device, is that I will acquire a book off of Kindle Unlimited, and it will like, the Kindle Unlimited thing won't go away, but I have to restart it now in order for it to go. So that's what I'm talking about. The big con is that either the book won't appear and I have to restart it, and then the book appears and it will download like it's supposed to, or I will get a book that used to be that's on Kindle Limited. I want to acquire it. I want to have it, and lo and behold, I have to restart the device. This is the only thing that is highly annoying about this device. I'm giving you guys an honest review. There's people that gush over it and go, oh, this is the best device ever. And while it is good for the price and everything, I like my stuff to work the way it's supposed to. So I know some people are going to comment down below on this video. They're going to say to get it, send it back to Amazon. I just don't have the time to do that. I may just go ahead and purchase, a Paperwhite. I don't know. Something happened today. So, yeah. So. So. But yeah, or I mean, I'm gonna go ahead. Transfer. Alright. Okay, so now it's done it. So now I can download it. Voila. There it is. So now I'm going to open it up. And now it's available for me to read. So yeah, that is, like I said, that is my only annoyance with it. But yeah, but other than that, I have had absolutely no issues with this device. So during the day, I have it at 4% light, but at night, I have it at 11. And that works for me, works for my migraines and everything. So I'm thinking about going over to Best Buy today and pick up a Kindle Paperwhite. I really hate doing it, but it is what it is and where it is. Anyways, so that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.